The science says our students can't go back to their normal routine. Therefore, I am suspending in-person learning in schools for the remainder of the 2019-2020 school year.
We're going to have the schools remain closed for the rest of the year.
They must begin the school year this fall through distance learning.
Now, we have a tendency as humans and as Americans who live such fast-paced lives to want to move on too fast from crises. Now, what do I mean by that? Isn't the resilient approach of carrying on a good thing, Laura? A trait to be encouraged rather than crying over spilled milk? Well, when we're talking, though, about something as profoundly damaging as the government's pandemic lockdown mandates, the answer is yes and no. No, we shouldn't wallow in all the lingering miseries that we can't change. But yes, we need accountability to ensure that this never, ever happens again. And that means holding accountable anyone and any organization that recklessly pushed policies that were never grounded in science and certainly not permissible under our Constitution. Now, almost immediately when the lockdowns began on a federal level and then trickling into the states, the angle was a relentless force for protecting the vulnerable and also for reopening the government and especially the schools. There are devastating consequences of keeping children away from school for extended periods of time. From a medical and a common sense standpoint, the decision to put kids back in school should be a slam dunk yes. They don't do well at all without in-person schooling. The damage, incalculable. Academic decline, depression, isolation, suicide, addiction, abuse. Now, we tried to warn blue states that keeping the schools closed to in-person learning and shutting down the athletics, remember that, all the gyms, that was going to come back to bite them. And we were right. Politically speaking, the Virginia governor's race, that San Francisco school board wipeout of the Democrats, the DFW races earlier this week, all point to coming huge losses of pro-closure Democrats in November. And now, more than 2 years later, Democrats who advocated for the closures, social distance learning, all that stuff, they're seeing the fallout for themselves. Two left-leaning media outlets published opinion pieces today admitting in stark terms the horrible and lingering effects of the lockdowns on our young people. Mary Catherine Ham, writing in CNN, noted that much of Blue America, which kept schools remote or hybrid for 2020-2021, conducted an unprecedented social experiment on children, resorting to lengthy school closures for millions, a tactic not used during other national emergencies or previous pandemics. Well, now the results are in from the social experiment, and they're very, very bad, and the people who supported closures are finally ready to talk about it. She cited David Leonard's New York Times report that the main effects of hybrid and remote instruction are negative, implying that even at low-poverty, high-income schools, students fell behind growth expectations when their schools went remote or hybrid. But the consequences were even worse for lower-income schools. And speaking of the Times, an even more chilling examination of how this is now manifesting itself at colleges and universities. You got disengaged students, they're performing poorly, many are not even showing up regularly and on time for in-person classes. When classes returned mainly in person in the fall of 2021, student performance didn't bounce back. The problem isn't only that students learn poorly online, it's also that when they go through a year or more of remote classes, they develop habits that harm their ability to learn offline, too. Now, meanwhile, while this zombie phenomenon appeared at many of the elite top-tier schools that stayed closed to in-person, one small Catholic college in Texas was faring really well. The University of Dallas. Kids were back in school in the fall of 2020, and they were pretty much on track. And they were engaged, and they were doing what they were supposed to be doing, which is learning. It's pretty common sense. One professor there described their thinking this way. They balance the immediate health imperative with other imperatives that are no less important. The importance of mental health, the importance of friendship, the importance of physical proximity to other human beings for most of us. If only the teachers' union, captive politicians, if only they had possessed such wisdom. Instead, for them, it was all about political allegiance and payback. Heck, Congress, the House of Representatives, they're still not back in session. Pelosi is still allowing House members to vote remotely, and just today she once again extended that pandemic proxy voting rules through the period of June 28th. It's never going to end. Indeed, much of the federal workforce across every department, across every agency, it's still not back in office. This is a complete scandal, a dereliction of duty, and it's the ultimate bleep you to the American taxpayers. Now, some members of Congress are trying to force the employees of the federal government back to the same work rules that they had in December 2019, like Andy Biggs with his Return to Work Act. Naturally, federal workers, look, they just want to stay home, just like so many of the teachers did before they were forced back into the classroom. But students suffered, and now taxpayers are suffering as well. The Federal Employees Union, though, they don't care, just like Randy Weingarten's AFT didn't care, even though now she's pretending to.
Our kids are in crisis. And we had a mental health crisis before COVID, but for 2 years of disruption, 2 years of looking at the screens, 2 years of not having a normal kind of routine and rhythm. Recovery is really tough.
Okay, I'm throwing something at the screen. Okay, I can't believe. Is she kidding me? You're responsible for that, sweetie. If staying at home is what pro-union Democrats prefer, though, I have good news for many of them. Voters are going to be sending you home permanently come November. Retribution, it's on its way, and it's essential. And that's The Angle.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.